So the idea of week 3 is to take a week to think about what it is that we will be exploring. We will not be exploring questions that are technical or even philosophical questions, which is really what is raised this week about what is AI. I mean, that is a philosophical question, asking what it actually is. Can we say what it is? Can we define it? Do we know what we're talking about? I thought it would be, before we start exploring the specific ethical issues that supposedly flow from AI, to take a moment, take a week to think about what it is. We have just come off 2 weeks of thinking about ethics. Week 1, traditional ethical theories. Our examples being Kantianism and utilitarianism. And then the Jonas thesis, the thesis about ethics that Jonas makes in Technology and Responsibility, about the impact of modern technology on traditional ethical approaches, traditional ethics. Certainly, his thesis about technology would include digital technology, computer technology, and therefore artificial intelligence. It was not specifically about that, as we know. It was about technology in general. So we've set up something there, I think, to begin our discussion of the ethics of AI. But we need to think, I need to think about what exactly we mean, you mean, I mean, by artificial intelligence. And so that's what we're looking at this week. I think I've said before, and I'll say it again, that I am not the person to ask any particular question about artificial intelligence, certainly anything technical. It's not I don't know. I have only a layman's grasp, and perhaps not even a very good layman's grasp of what artificial intelligence is. But I think I have an idea of where to look. And the What is AI reading from the IBM website is actually pretty good. It's not exactly philosophical, but at least it gives me a sense of what the usual definitions are and what we're talking about. But it's really with Turing's essay, Computing, Machinery, and Intelligence, that we get to a much more challenging and philosophical level. I'm not saying that I entirely understand Turing's essay either. I don't. But I think I understand some of it, and some of it is very helpful in a way to me. Turing's way of asking the question, can machines think? Saying it's the wrong question, that the question we should be asking is whether or not a computing machine can, for all intents and purposes, behave like a human being to the point where we would not be able to tell in an interaction whether we are dealing with a human being or a computing machine. That is a very, very compelling way of thinking about it, given our present circumstances and our interactions with AIs like ChatGPT. And then I think just at least an account of the Searle Chinese room argument, because we are getting down to fundamentals here. If Turing says that what we really need to be asking is what computers seem like when we're interacting, rather than what they actually are and what they actually are doing, Searle insists that we have to think about what they're actually doing. And the Chinese room thought experiment is a real challenge. Basically, that there never will be a real AI. There will be computing machines that are able to do very impressive things, but they won't be thinking. What they do is entirely different. I think that these basic philosophical stances on AI, Turing's and Searle's, I think that they are opposed. I'm sure that there are probably people a lot smarter than me who will probably say that they're not opposed, but I think they are. So I think that this week gives us a good introduction to the fundamental questions about what AI is and the differing basic philosophical approaches to thinking about what it is.